Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at two different gun cases from Inception Designs today. So we've got these full-size gun cases here, but internally they are slightly different. One of them has what we would call an egg crate foam style to it, and the other one has a high-density foam to it. We'll open them up and we'll show you the differences between the two and why you maybe would want one over the other. So let's start with the egg crate foam version right here. So egg crate foam version is the same kind of foam you've seen for mattresses and like mattress toppers and all sorts of stuff. It's got that weird like wavy pattern in it. Well, maybe we should talk about the outside of the bag. It's got the carbon fiber printed outside to the case. It's got a nice hard structure to it, but not too hard. It's got some flex to it, some give, but definitely will protect whatever is inside of it. Inception badges on both sides, Velcro carry handle at the top, and then one zipper to go around the outside. So if we pop it open, we'll see that there's lots of different straps in here and a nice microfiber divider, which you can just pull off to the side in order to protect whatever is inside there from laying on top of each other or scratching. Now the dividers, or these little elastic straps, are all Velcroed, so you can open them up and undo them from all sides. And then you can remove this foam altogether if you so please. The strapping is stitched on, so it is not adjustable in like how if you wanted to move it to a different spot inside the case. You can't do that. But depending on what's inside of here and what kind of equipment is laying around inside of there, you can adjust how far it straps together, how much play is in there, or whether you want to use it all together. So let's do this one, and let's put these back through here. Now, if you have some stuff that you want to lay in a particular fashion or you want it to be customized, you can cut this egg crate foam. You can hollow it out. You can cut designs into it. You just, want to be careful. You don't want to go too far to the point where you've created something that doesn't work for all the stuff that you have. Or maybe you want to have a bag that's specific for one gun and then do whatever you want to it. Cut it out, make it pretty, make it a special design. You do whatever you want, or just lay something on top of it. All right, so that's the high density foam, or not the high density, the egg crate foam style. It's very basic on the inside. Now the other one, the high density foam one, is very different on the inside. Same bag, or same case setup. We'll fold this open. We see that this foam is much more rigid than the other foam is. So it's going to offer actually more structural support to the outside of the case than the egg crate foam does. The strapping system is the same, as well as the insert that goes inside of there, or the divider. Now here's where this really starts to differ. This bag really, or this case I should say, is really made for autococker style guns. Okay, it is pre-cut in the most generic way possible so that it can fit a multitude of different gun setups. Now, we all know if you're used to seeing cockers or been around cockers, there's a lot of different body shapes. There's a lot of different block setups on there. There's a lot of different regulator styles. If you're using a pump version, there's lots of different pump lengths. There's all sorts of different things. And they've tried to accommodate most of that in here. Now, you can't accommodate everything. It just doesn't work that way. But what I'm going to do is try to pull some of these pieces out of here. And you can see how this is puzzled together. So this is the main gun body area right there. It's got another cutout if you're using a full-bodied setup where you have a full back block and bolt assembly on there. But maybe you've only got a half block setup, so you could leave this one in here and drop that down in. You've got, obviously, you're going to need to take this part out right here for your pneumatics assembly, or maybe you've got a regulator on there. You need to remove that part. Pump handles, longer pump handles, or maybe your pneumatics kit has a longer LPR on it, so you'll need to put that inside there. Maybe your pump handle has a Hitman mod on it. You need to move that one out of there. All of these, they've tried to think ahead and determine what you will or will not need, I guess. I don't know. They're just trying to do their best and determine what people are playing with, what sizes people will need, and accommodate who they can. I think I put that one in backwards. That's okay. So that's the gun side right there. Now, again, you could cut this if you needed to. If you had like a 15-degree ASA, you could cut through this and make a different shape on there and, you know, have it fit whatever you're doing inside of there. But this is really designed for Cocker style guns. You might be able to fit something else in there. You might be able to pull this out and drop a CS2 in it or whatever, but it's going to shift around. It might want to move. The egg crate might work better for that and hold it better in place. That's really up to you. So that's the gun side right there. Now let's move over to the other side and you can see what we're working on barrel-wise over here. So if we move these out of the way, you've got one spot right here, which you could pull out, and this would be for like maybe a barrel sleeve or a toolkit or some grease or whatever you want to throw inside there. And then you've got two long cutouts up here for barrels, and this will accommodate a 16-inch tip. And then your backs are going to go in here, and obviously a 14-inch tip will fit in there as well. So you've got two barrel tips that you could slide in there, and then you've got 5 spots for backs. So one there, one there, one there, one there, and one down here. Let's see how easy it would be for me to get one of these out of here. I guess I could do it this way. I could lift it up and push it out from the back. So you can see that right there. You can drop that in there. Now these, since this is an Inception gear bag or a gun case, these cutouts are cut out for Stella backs or the stuff that you see on their Predator guns, and they fit in there perfect inside there. But you can put whatever you want inside there. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to be using Inception equipment to run it inside of this case right here. So 5 backs or 5 whatevers you want to put in there, 2 tips or whatevers you want to put in there, as well as one square spot for whatever. A lot of whatever is going on right here. This side of the case right here, from basically that over, the 2 barrels do come over about this far, but from here down and here over, there's nothing here. So you could cut out whatever you want and put, you know, whatever you want in there. I seem to be using that word a lot. So whatever. That's what you're going to get with these 2 different gun cases. So the Inception design gun case with the high density foam, Inception designs a gun case with the egg crate foam. You really kind of know what you're getting into with the high density foam and what it's really geared towards. But the egg crate foam, put whatever you want in there. It's up to you guys. Anyway, get either of these 2 gun cases from Inception at ansgear.com.